After Punisher steals War Machine's armor and starts using it to mass murder criminals, Nick Fury gets extremely angry with Frank as he was only supposed to use it for one mission and decides to call the Avengers to go after him and retrieve the armor. However, after Punisher obviously refuses to return it, Frank is in the middle of a chase when he is suddenly attacked and Captain Marvel appears out of nowhere demanding that he take off the armor. Frank then responds by saying that she let the criminals get away and immediately starts fighting Carol, all while the rest of the Avengers watch deeply concerned about the situation. The two now continue fighting for a while, but after Punisher stuns Carol and manages to buy time to escape, Daredevil chases after him to try to talk. Matt then does his best to try to convince Frank to cooperate, but after being completely ignored, he ends up getting shot in the chest and Punisher escapes once again. A long time passes and the Avengers continue to try to stop Frank, failing miserably time after time, like when Hawkeye managed to hit Frank mid-flight but ended up being humiliated when Frank attacked him and stole his pizza, or even when the Avengers went after him at his hideout, and despite fighting Frank for a while, no one was actually able to hold him down, and the Punisher set off a secret bomb, managing to escape through a hidden tunnel. Frank then keeps up his massacre and continues his routine of brutally killing criminals and then running from the superheroes. However, after Iron Man also joins the fight to stop Frank, and the two begin a huge armored battle. Just as the Punisher is about to get the upper hand, the real War Machine finally shows up and goes to Frank to politely ask for his armor back, saying that Frank was ruining his image. And out of respect for Colonel James, Frank ends up deciding to get out of the armor and return it to S.H.I.E.L.D., now immediately being taken into custody by Fury, who starts celebrating his victory. But Punisher immediately points out that 3 assassins had escaped that night, and that the reason Fury considered that night a victory was exactly the same reason why they were not alike.